All you motherfuckers been snitching for him and shit. Well, now you standing up in here, goddamn it, talking about preach it, preacher. Fuck that nigga. Fuck that. I'm gonna shoot your ass too, motherfucker. Keep on. You gonna get shot too, nigga. You gonna get shot. God bless the fool, goddammit. God bless the fool. Now, I'm gonna tell y'all something. I'm gonna end this goddamn thing.
Get your life, baby. I got my why you can serve my mind, baby. Feeling me, that's why they killing me, lady. Get your life, get your life, baby. I got my why you can serve my mind, baby. Feeling me, that's why they killing me, lady. Get your life. Run up when you see me, no disguises. Keep that thing with me, cause I don't do surprises. J Chanel, show and tell, all facts, no lies, streak. Get your life, cause I'm the type to come to it at 9 quick. Eyes on me, what you care for? Watching me, baby, care for. If you ain't a fan, where the cameras? Hide in the back with the bellboys. My circle so restricted. Hands raised like it's your religion. When I sleep, pay close attention. Fake friends out here pretending. Get your life, baby. I got my why you can serve my mind, baby. Feeling me, that's why they killing me. Get your life. Get your life, baby. I got my why you can serve my mind, baby. Feeling me, that's why they killing me, lady. Get your life.
Focus there.
Watch them cause they after me like a pot of gold. I'm not for play, ask Keisha if you don't know. I'm a little bit cray. Approach me, you better be right. If you don't come correctly, you can catch these hands tonight. Eyes on me, what you care for? Watching me, baby, care for. If you ain't a fan, where the cameras? Hide in the back with the bellboys. My circle's so restricted. Hands raised like it's your religion. When I sleep, pay close attention. Fake friends out here pretending. Get your life, baby. I got my why you can serve my mind, baby. Feeling me, that's why they killing me, lady. Get your life.
Get your life.
Get your life, baby. I got my why you can serve my mind, baby. Feeling me, that's why they killing me, lady. Get your life.
Get your life, boo.
This program is intended for an adult audience and deals with mature humor and contains material including language, violence, and nudity that may be offensive to some viewers. Viewer discretion is strongly advised.
Alrighty there. Good morning, good evening, good night, and good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's your nighttime, right time DJ Music here with another episode of The Chop Shop. In the episode tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be talking about the one and only, the self-proclaimed internet guru that can tell you all about finances, how to make money, Anton Daniels. Yeah, you thought I forgot about you, Anton? No, sir. Had you on my radar. Been watching you for a minute and listening to some of the things that you said. 7 days ago in particular, you were saying something about this Tulsi Gabbard situation. So we're going to talk about that. Also, you leaned in again on a panel, my friend, about Umar. So I figured since Umar is the hot topic and everybody is listening to you and your opinion, I'm going to share with my audience your opinion on how folks, birds of a feather, flock together. Again, if you ever watched the show called A Soldier Story, some great actors in that particular show. We got Adolph Caesar, Howard E. Rawlins, all kinds of great black actors in this particular war movie, right? Adolph Caesar, Sergeant Waters said, while they were sitting up in the bar, do you know the damage one ignorant Negro can do? And that's what I try to point out here on my humble little channel there, folks. Not looking for super chats, not looking for money. I'm just trying to point out to some of y'all folks the danger it is to watch and listen to Anton Daniels, because he really has no idea, folks, of what he's talking about. He is what you call a yellow journalism. What he does, he reacts to what he sees. He puts no real effort into content creation. Go look over on his platform, folks. Other than the few accolades that Anton Daniels has of being on a few of the Fox networks, who is on this platform of any significance? The Booty Warrior. What politician has he really had? What person of any prominence can Anton Daniels pull up on his platform and say, hey, come on over and talk to me? Go through his timeline, folks. Go over to his channel and look and see if I'm wrong about what I'm saying about he is a reaction person. He is not a content creator. For all these accolades that and things, people that he say he knows, show me one stream to where he's sitting down, putting down some information. He says go to his website. You go to his website, you don't get any information there. It tells you got to sign up to his Patreon. So what is it about Anton that when you go to it, says and sign up for a one-on-one? One-on-one about what? So I feel it's my duty to point out some of the fallacies that you folks are over there listening to. Now, I'll put the link to the two streams that we're going to cover here today. And what I want y'all to do is go and read some of the comments. And there's also one clip that I was going to use 2 years ago. Anton Daniels interviewed the Booty Warrior. And to this day, I cannot understand what was the purpose of having him on your show. Oh, how soon do we forget as black folks? But anyway, folks, we ain't gonna talk long. We're gonna get straight to it. Let me go and pull up the first clip here. I tell you what, since Umar Johnson is the hot topic for everybody, let's see what Anton and his crew got to say about Umar saying he broke. And he calls this, they froze my bank accounts, Umar Johnson. Let's check it out, folks.
Both bank accounts have been frozen. Both bank accounts have been frozen. And I was told that there is an investigation into my personal account as well as the school account. I asked them, was this due to suspicion of any fraud on my part? I was told that it was not due to suspicion of any fraud on my part, but I was told that it was due to suspicion of fraudulent activity. I was told that someone has been trying to gain access to my personal account and the FDMG account.
Before we go any further with this, my first question to you, Umar, is if you didn't have an account, if they said you had no record of your account, how would they know there's any fraudulent activity going? Why would they tell you? And how would they know who caused the fraudulent activity? We've all gone to a store and used our cards at a point of a sale, or maybe ordered something online, and the bank will freeze your card because they may have flagged it as fraudulent activity. 9 times out of 10, the bank will, when you call them, they will release your card. In some cases, the bank will require you to order a new card, but your money is not gone. It's just you can't use that card anymore. So I don't understand, even if there was some fraudulent activity going on your account there, Umar, that didn't mean that your money was gone, especially if it wasn't a fraudulent activity on your part. But let's go.
I was told that someone has been trying to gain access to my personal account in an FDMG account. I was told that someone has been trying to gain access into my personal account and the FDMG account. Brothers and sisters, if you have sent a donation to FDMG.
Anyways, he goes on to say he don't have no money inside of his account, and he has no way to be able to take care of himself. So if people could hold off on.
And by the way, fair use, fair use, fair use.
Donating to the school and send him money personally so that he'll be able to feed himself and take care of himself temporarily until he figures out what's going on with his bank account, then he would greatly appreciate it. How do you guys feel about Umar Johnson, his image, and this whole situation that he's in? Long story short.
Did it really though?
Y'all tell me.
Have you ever had something?
Come on up, Q.
Have you ever had something so widespread happen to any of your financials?
Never.
Exactly. Like what the fuck?
I've had
maybe like a couple $1,000 in my account type shit.
I've had my personal account get garnished from like an old credit card or something like that.
Before we go any further with this, folks, I got to say this. I watched this its entirety. So my reaction, some of it is, I'm going to give you, try to remember my genuine reaction. But what I want you to listen very careful to what Anton Daniels is about to tell you and to why his bank account was frozen or garnished for some reason. Listen very carefully. Now, what my man said earlier, right here in the far right-hand corner, don't y'all find it strange that his bank personal account and his school account was affected at the same time? Don't y'all find that strange? Don't y'all find it strange that a man that was traveling, that's supposed to be a businessman, that's supposed to be able to run a school, and he's trying to tell you that he had not checked his bank account in more than 3 days? Y'all don't find that strange? Well, let's continue here.
That or whatever, but no, not a credit card. It was from it was from Ford Financial or something, from a car that had got.
Okay. What Anton is describing is, it's Ford Motor Company used to give you these line of credit, folks. So it's not necessarily for a car, but it was for a line of credit. So listen to what he tells you to why they garnished his wages. Okay, Ford Motor Credit, it is a real thing. It used to. I don't know if it's still around, but it was like the early stages of not the Cash USA where they give you like $300 or $400, or the early stages of the credit card that gave you a credit limit. Okay, it depends on what you do or how you do whatever. I don't know what the credit limit was. Maybe it was like from 300 to 1500. So understand that to default on this, it wasn't a whole lot of money involved in this because this was like starter credit. Understand? Okay, Ford Motor Credit. Y'all go look it up in your what you call it, and see if I'm telling you the right about it. Let's go. But listen to how he explains it. This is Anton. This is a financial guru now.
I got carjacked from and all of
He
this
got
other stuff. I had
carjacked.
oh,
This nigga said he got carjacked, right? He said he got carjacked. So even if you got carjacked, we all know if you got carjacked and you could prove that, Anton, the bill shouldn't have been kept ever come back to you. It shouldn't have reflected on your credit at all. You got to pay attention. Listen to this again. Let me back up just a little bit. Let me back up just a little bit. Yeah, I think I might have went too far, but here.
Like a
I've had
couple
my
thousand
account
dollars
get
in my
garnished
account type
before.
shit.
I've had my
Getting
personal
what?
account get garnished from like a old credit card or something like that or whatever. But no, not a credit card. It was from a it was from Ford Financial or something, from a car that I got carjacked from and all of this other stuff. I had owed a balance, something like that. So I've had stuff come up from the past where I actually got garnished in my regular account, which then taught me to keep a minimal amount of money in my regular account and keep the majority of the money in different business accounts and stuff like that.
Okay, so right there.
Which
So basically, let me tell you what Anton just described. He defaulted on a loan that Ford Motor Company tried everything they could possibly do to get him to pay the bill, but he didn't pay it. So eventually, he got a job somewhere, or maybe they garnished his wages or something. Somehow, they got their money back. They put it. They went through this all the different things. They took him to court. He lost in court in a civil matter in court somewhere. Either he didn't show up or if he did, but still, Ford Motor Company was able to garnish his wages or his taxes or something. Okay? Because he defaulted on the loan by not paying it. Okay? Now he got carjacked. And even if he did, you're still responsible for the bill, Anton. That's why they garnished your wages.
I don't care about it now because it's completely paid off. But I've never had something widespread hit all of my accounts. I've never had that type of thing happen before in my life. So
I think he's just giving dusty hobo vagabond vibes. And it seems like every time like lately, when he's been crashing out over whatever woman is in his life, shortly after that, he's been getting on the internet, talk about how he don't have the bag, begging for money. He might need to take a break, build his foundation up, get him a 9 to 5 or whatever he got to do for a minute, and then come back to content creating.
Let me address what the young lady just said because I think this what she says was a valid point. Listen, what Umar does is what we call them shade tree niggas. He lives off y'all women. He lives off your money. And when he can't use you no more, he gets on the internet and talks shit about you until he finds his next victim. And he lives off that person. He has been doing this for the last 10 years. He is what you call a womanizer, a victim, a user. And some women are gullible to his charm, his demeanor, his way of speaking. But the jig is up. But so far, has Anton tried to say that his boy Umar should take responsibility for this? That he wrong? That he's a grifter? Y'all keep listening. I'm gonna tell you what vibe I got from this at the end, okay? But let's go.
When he gets it together, because when you're a 50-year-old man begging for donations on the internet, and it's like you have no pride.
Yeah. Yeah, it's weird. First of all, let me say, Q, you was watching my baby fight. I wasn't even there. Shout out to you for pulling up to my baby.
Just skip completely over what she just said. Let's just brush that to the side. Did you watch my baby's fight? Y'all talking about Umar. It's deflection at its finest right there in front of you. Did you know? Y'all did not see? Yeah. But anyway, Q, did you? No, she was right. She was absolutely right. And this is the problem. This is what I'm saying. Folks like Anton don't want you to won't say out loud to the public when it's time to hold niggas like Umar accountable. You know why? Because one day, these words of him holding Umar accountable might fall back on him. A grifter is a grifter is a grifter. He don't want to say, I told Anton I told Umar when I said this about Umar, because he don't want the words, as they say, he don't want to have to go back later on and eat crow. That's why he won't condemn Umar Johnson. Even though he know this man is a grifter, even though he know that he's a womanizer, even though that he know that he has not produced a school in damn near 15 years. Listen to what someone else says in a little bit about creating a school. Listen.
Girls fight. Let me ask y'all a separate question. Do y'all think it's too late for Umar Johnson to get a regular job?
No, hell no.
No.
Yeah.
Hell no. They ain't gonna go work at anybody's post office.
You can go to
Anything like
because
that.
they'll bring up the shit he said online and be like, "You did that? Nah, you can't say all that shit."
You say
can't
what?
Say the stuff that he said. You can't say the stuff that he said online and go get a regular job.
You
don't think so? With DEI, nobody likes white people.
He don't say he don't like white people. He say he not gonna.
He's
not gonna date a white woman.
They are racist.
He said he not gonna date no white woman.
But he's
there ain't no different than what he was. There ain't no different from what he said that the white folks that was going to Arkansas did.
But that's not the point. That's not the point. You cannot burn bridges and think you're gonna go back across it. Umar will not be able to work in the public sector, or at least for someone that will go into his past and look at and say some of the listen and read some of the things that he has said about white America. You can't talk shit about white culture and then say, when all said and done. No, what Umar has to do, he has to refine himself. And I use the words of Brownsville. Shout out to you, Brownsville. You have to recalibrate yourself, my brother. You cannot go into the public sector and work anymore. No, you cannot. Number one, you have burned that bridge. No one is going to hire you based on your reputation. You might be able to get a low-level job somewhere, But you have put yourself on such a pedestal, and some people have put yourself on such a pedestal that you think that the regular job is beneath you. And folks like Anton think that as well. And notice he will wait for answers so he can respond to the answers. He don't want to give you his answer right away. He wants to respond to the answers that you folks give. I want to be politically correct instead of giving you my opinion first. Y'all see what I'm saying? Y'all follow me on this. Some folks might call it a conspiracy, say, "Oh, you just trying to nitpick at the idiosyncrasies of Anton." But that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to point out what sometimes, because, as they say, sometimes you get nose blind to the stink and you don't see it and you don't smell it, because you nose blind to it. So somebody got to come along and remind you, you sitting in shit.
There ain't no difference in what they saying. They separatists. They just wanna
I'm
be
saying it shouldn't
what
be hard
they
for him to get a job. We in the
wanna
times
only
where
be
it's
with their own
acceptable.
people. They
So
wanna be
you
with their
saying
own
that he
people.
can't never get a regular job?
He definitely can.
No,
I
Q
think he
didn't.
can.
I don't think so.
Why can't he get a regular job? Q didn't.
For the stuff I just stated, like he said some egregiousness on the internet that they probably wouldn't like.
Slimmy, you think he could still get a regular job?
Hell yeah. Why can't he? Just go fill out the application, go to the spot, and just be a regular person.
Because
To the dude with the Nevada shirt on, what is a regular job for Umar? What company you know is willing to put up with the controversy of having to hire Umar Johnson? He might be able to be a Lyft driver, something that's incognito that he works for himself. Now, if he's an entrepreneur, that's one thing, but he's not going to go to no Fortune 500 company and say, "I'm going to work for you" as a spokesman. Who? He's not going to be able to sell you insurance. Now, can he go to a used car sales lot somewhere and sell cars? Who knows? But a corporate job, a job to where he's going to be a spokesman, he blew that out the water years ago when he started downplaying the importance of white America. Whether you like it or not, folks, you can't get around dealing with white folks, good, bad, or indifferent. And that's what Umar was preaching. So the same way a white person like Ben Shapiro will not be able to go into corporate America and get a job, the same way Umar Johnson won't be able to go into corporate America and get a job. And any other job that he would get, those two type individuals will think that job is beneath them. They will be ridiculed not only by their peers, but their adversaries as well. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. This nigga is working as a used car salesman, the great Umar Johnson. So he wouldn't even attempt to go work for a job that's going to pay him minimum wage. So that was a stupid question in itself, basically. Remember the old adage when folks say there's no such thing as a stupid question? That's some bullshit. Yes, it is. You're about to hear another one here in a minute. Let's go.
people are not going to accept that.
Why? Who not going to accept it? You talking about the culture?
Because he's
You
famous.
talking about the culture? Fuck the culture. Who gives a fuck what people think? You better go get that job instead of begging on the internet. Fuck these folks. They ain't gonna give you shit. I don't know. I would, man.
It could
It'd
be
be a sad.
content.
It'd be a sad day. The day I'll be on the internet like, hit my cash app. I need some money.
Hmm. You won't even catch me putting my handle up. I don't care.
Nah, it's this a worse look than him having a regular job. If I saw Dr. Umar at Walmart, I'd be like, hey man, salute to you, bruh. You gotta do what you
Yeah,
gotta
you
do.
would, but not
Now that I agree with, Nirvana. What's your name right there? Slimmy? I agree with that, Slimmy. Him begging on the internet for money is a worse look than if Umar would have said, look, Dr. Umar got to go get a side job for a little bit, folks, because the money ain't flowing like it's supposed to. The donations ain't coming like it ain't supposed to. So instead of hustling you folks, I've got to go out there and get me a regular job. And I guarantee you, as the old adage goes, you would have got more flies, more bees with honey than you do with the shit that you was trying to pull. The offers probably would have been coming in out the yin yang if you would have went that route. But you chose to be the prince of panhandling instead. Now, again, who is going to hire you, bro? Your record speaks for itself. Your record says you cannot go into corporate America. And if you do, you're not going to work at a job that you feel that's respectable. So y'all missed me with that. Any other time, I would say, yeah. But no, you pigeonholed your own self, brother.
the rest of the world, not the rest of
Fuck the rest of the world. You can't control what they think. Fuck them.
Well, I gotta ask the question though.
Oh no. I
Are
respect the question.
some people too famous or have gotten too much visibility to where they can't get a regular job no more?
Only person, only couple.
Okay, let me put some music on for this part. This is the point. This is now again. You can call me a conspiracy theorist. This is the point that I think Anton has stopped talking about Umar, and now he is talking about himself. When he asked the question, "Are some people too famous to get a job?" He is speaking about himself. Listen, listen very carefully.
Couple people I could think of, they're gonna be the same status as like Marshall Mathers. Like Marshall Mathers cannot get a regular job because it'll be too many people, trying to like fuck with him. He won't be able to get no work done. So that he like
First and foremost, if I'm not mistaken, Marshall Mathers is Eminem, so you can't put Eminem on the same stratosphere or the same level of comparison as Umar. They're not the same. They're not the same on the same level. Of course, Eminem could not go into a regular job. That that dog ain't gonna hunt. That stopped hunting since 2008 when my name is Slim Shady. The fuck?
people like that. No, Umar Johnson definitely could get a regular fucking job.
You don't think Umar Johnson is too famous to get a regular job?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. No.
He's like black people famous. He's not famous.
No, he like famous, but he just
So who? I don't hear nobody on a day-to-day basis outside of when I get on the internet talk about Dr. Umar Infantunde Johnson.
well, I mean, either way, you
No,
might be right.
Never.
You might
no, ain't no either way. She's speaking fact. He is hood famous. That's it. He is hustling black folks. He ain't hustling white folks. He hustling black folks. White folks does not know about Umar Johnson. Only way they know about this cat is because we talk about him. Nobody checking for Umar outside of the black YouTube sphere, folks. Nobody. Other than them folks over at Fox News, when they need a Sambo to shit on black folks, they'll call Umar then. That's it. That's it.
be right about
Ever.
black people famous, but the point is he can still go get a regular job. Like that.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Nobody's
he could
gonna
go get
think
a
about
regular
him.
job. I think the problem is goes along the lines of what your car was saying. Most people that's in this position, they too pompous to go get a fucking job, and they do need to get a fucking
Yeah.
job. They pedestalize themselves, and they too good to work. Fuck that. You better get your bag how you can. There's plenty of jobs. Matter of fact, you could bring some visibility to a company and they definitely gonna hire you. They're gonna be like, hey, come over here. Like, they can make you the face of the fucking company.
No,
I
sir.
am
Who? What company would want to make Umar Johnson the face of their company with all the backlash they're going to receive? What company would use Umar Johnson as the face of it? What company? None that I know of. Can y'all? Can y'all think of one? It's good to have these talking points. It's good to have faith, my man, but you got to deal in reality. Nirvana, Slimmy, whatever your name is, you got to deal in reality. Umar is not going to accept the job that you talking about he can go get. And he didn't he is a narcissist. Did he have a hand in pedestalizing himself? Yes. But guess who kept him up on that pedestal? Guess who kept him up there for years? Guess who did it?
I am 100% in agreement with y'all. I'm just asking the questions because I'm just trying to make sure that I get it from all perspectives. I'm 100% in agreement in that. Well, I look at it from my own lens. I'm not too good to work a job. I do whatever I got to do to feed my family. I drive Uber. I go shovel snow. I'll go get 2 or 3 jobs tomorrow. If that's what I had to do, I would go and get 2 or 3 jobs tomorrow. I am not prideful at all when it comes to trying to figure out how I can make money. All of that internet.
Now, I would like to believe what you're saying is true, Anton, but your page, your streams, your live streams are full of contradictory, how do I say this? Contradictory statements about what you won't do. You won't do this kind of work. That is beneath you. You have said that on other streams. You won't do that kind of work. You had once upon a time you did that kind of work. You have made it sure. You make sure that you, your wife, or your daughter will never have to do menial labor again. You are beneath that. Those are words that came from your mouth. I'm not going to quote every stream that you said it in, but you said it enough that, like I said, folks, it's reactionary for this type guy. He waits to see what the popular answer is, and that's what he reacts to. There was no way that you could go against what my man said, even though I think he was a little bit off base about what kind of job Umar could get, but he had no comeback for what the young lady said. He is only hood famous. White folks don't know him like that. He does grift off black folks. He is 50 years old and should be out getting a job instead of asking folks for money. The jig is up. You have no comeback for that.
That shit. Oh man, you working a regular job? I don't give a fuck about none of that. Like, none of that matters in real life. So I will go and do whatever it takes to get my bread up and run up a bag. I ain't never gonna be too good to pick up a broom. Now, thankfully, I do have a skill set and a background that allows for me, if I need to go and get a regular job, hopefully I can get one that pays, you know what I'm saying, similar to.
And Anton, what skill set would that be? Are you saying that Umar doesn't have a skill set? Are you saying that Umar, a so-called college-educated doctor, does not have a skill set?
What it was paying before I left corporate America. And so that's, I'm always going to back myself up. I'm always going to hopefully keep myself up to date with a skill set and make sure that I maintain a network that if I need to go and get a regular job, I can go get a regular job. I always going to make sure that I got, money saved up and money invested so that, I'm always planning for the future and all of that. But I don't give a fuck, bro. I'm going to go and get that shit. I'll go get a regular job without even breathing, without even thinking twice. So I don't think it's nothing wrong with working. A man, if you don't work, you don't eat. So I don't think he too big to get a job at all. I don't think he's too good to get a job. I think you're right, Slimmy. I think that unless you're a mega star, you're goddamn Brad Pitt or something, or Leonardo DiCaprio, or you know what I'm saying, Michael Jordan or some shit, that's different. But yeah, you got to go hustle. You got to run up that bag. So,
Yep.
what is your opinion about him in general now? Like, do you think that his image is messed up?
Okay, and it's another thing. I hear the new term on the street about making money is get the bag. How much money can you put in the bag? Sooner or later, the bag gets full. So you limit yourself to chasing one bag, or is it two bags or three bags? Is that it? Is that the new? Is that the new way? The new way of saving money now? Chasing the bag. You continue to chase the bag, chasing the dream. Is that it? Is that what they teach you at financial schools now? To chase the bag, or is that a new YouTube term that's popular? To chase the bag. How big is the bag? Is it a small bag? Is it a big bag? Is it a medium-sized bag? Did the bag have a hole in it? Is it a croaker sack bag? Is it a plastic bag? Is it one of them bags that, what do you call that? The Crown Royal comes in, you got the Crown Royal bag. You know what I'm saying? You got the Crown Royal bag. Chasing the bag, huh? That's what we do now, according to Anton. But this is an internet guru, folks. Again, folks, make sure you like, share, and comment. Again, if you want to, you're more than welcome to get on over to Anton Daniel's channel and subscribe to his channel. I'm not telling you not to, by no means. That's on you.
Do you think that, you know what I'm saying,
Listen to this
he's looked
question.
at differently now or anything like that?
I will say, like, it looks suspicious, man. It looks suspicious. Like when you so when you supposed to be starting a school and you've been trying to start this school for so many years, and now suddenly, you got like these financial issues that don't look good.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like people should.
I don't think the money is the problem. I don't think it's a problem that he might not have money or he broke or whatever. I think the biggest issue is that he keep begging for money to fix it instead of hustling or something or working harder. That's number one. And B, I just think that
Okay.
he's had so much bad.
Well, that don't make sense. Let me back up. Y'all tell me if what y'all just heard makes sense now. Okay? Y'all tell me what y'all just heard just now makes any damn sense.
Years, and now suddenly, you got like these financial
Listen,
issues
listen,
that don't look good.
listen.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like people should.
I don't think the money is the problem.
Anton says he don't think the money is the problem.
I think that I don't think it's a problem that he might not have money or he broke or whatever. I think the biggest issue
He says he don't think it's the problem that he might not have money or he broke or whatever. The issue is what?
is that he keep begging for money to fix it.
So let me ask you, isn't that why he keep begging for money? Because he ain't got none? So that is the problem, Anton. The reason that he keeps begging for money is because he feels that he can get it. He's spending more than he's getting. So he has to constantly keep begging. He has to feed the need. But finally, folks are starting to call him out.
Instead of hustling or something or working harder.
He is hustling.
That's number one. And B, I just think that he's had so much bad shit. This might be Umar's like worst year ever, bro.
So,
Oh yeah, for sure. Easily.
So since he's having a bad year, nobody else on this planet is having a bad year. Only Umar. So that justifies him getting online, Anton, and begging folks for their hard-earned money because he's having a bad time. I told y'all, he's not talking about Umar. He's talking about his damn self.
This might be his worst year that he's ever had as a public figure. Between
It is.
chicks,
The daughter,
the chicks,
Big Mama,
child
Big Mama.
support, all of that shit, and now he hitting the PayPal and shit. This might be his worst year ever. And so the thing about it is just that it just seemed like he got too much shit happening all at the same time. Too much drama, too much trauma happening all at the same time. That's the problem.
No, but Anton, you could have all that shit happening. You could have all that extra shit happening. But when it look like you can't manage money that you supposed to be raising for donations, that don't look good. That's what I'm saying. Like overall, that shit look bad. Like when you have like all these other problems, and then like you done fumbled the bag that all these people then
I
donated
don't think
to you
that
for.
matters though, Slim. And the
You don't
reason
think
I
so?
said no, because no. I think it matters in his case because
That's why I let that play, folks. That's why I let that play. Because y'all just heard Anton Daniels say, I don't think that matters. I don't think it matters to the general public that Umar keeps fumbling y'all donations. I don't think that matters. I think if he keeps on his grind and if he was secretive and not out, because this was what he's about to explain to you, if he didn't expose himself to be the grifter as he was, he could have kept up doing what he was doing. But if he didn't run his mouth so much, if he didn't tell on himself so much, he would have been able to still do what he was doing. But his problem was, it wasn't that he was getting the money and doing what he wanted to do with it. It's the problem that he talked too much about his other problems. That's what Nirvana, this dude with the Nirvana shirt on, and Anton Daniels is about to tell y'all. Listen for yourself.
he's gotten donations. Donations is fucking.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, because he got the donations.
No, I agree with you on that.
Yeah, because it looked like he just took the donations and he did whatever with it, regardless of, even if it's a real thing, the perception is like, hey man, you don't know what the fuck you doing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just a bad look overall. Can he recover?
The nigga don't know what he doing.
Yeah, he could recover though, like, but it's gonna take a few years. And he probably gonna have to fuck with some snow bunnies to get it done.
How?
Nah, he don't. That.
Okay, let me ask you, how can he recover from that, Nirvana? I tell you how, because, like I said earlier, and this solidifies my point, black people are too fucking forgiving. They'll let this Umar will drop off the face of the internet for maybe a couple months, come back with a I'm sorry apology tour, and the same line of suckers will line back up to start supporting him again. Oh, he's sorry he did it. I saw someone on Instagram today defending Umar. I really did. Defending this. And here we are again. You hear it right here. This guy with Nirvana shirt on, saying that in time, Umar can come back from this. Yeah, he can, because we gonna let him. Or y'all gonna let him. I'm not, but y'all will. Somebody will.
The breaking, because his whole brand is built off of that. That'll break it. That's his whole brand is Black Queens Forever, Snow Bunnies Never.
And I forgot to add that part. So what he's saying is stop fleecing the black women for a little while. Go and find you some white women to fleece, Umar. Get your stilo back on with the snow bunnies.
He gotta flip it. The black queens
That
ain't
shit,
See?
the black
that shit.
queens they ain't getting them together. He gotta go play in the snow.
They have been getting him together. What? As much money as they have donated, you can't say that.
No, he gotta go play in the snow. He gotta hit
He just
Alaska.
And she was dead on point with that. The black queens, as he called some of y'all, is the reason why he's been able to do what he's able to do. House to house, shade tree to shade tree. And when he's done with you, he talks about you. Y'all donate to him in the drones. Remember, there's a clip of him somewhere. I think on one of the clips that I sent earlier, that he's sitting in a car with a bunch of envelopes and a bunch of receipts and a bunch of cash app receipts showing how much y'all donate to him. He was gloating. She right. Black women did hold him up. The black queens did hold him up. The black queens did hold him down. She right.
he's just been wasting his money. If you'll
I
blow
don't think
money, you'll blow money no matter who's giving it to you.
She
I
He
don't
right.
gotta
think
hit
you gotta
Alaska.
ever go to a snow bunny. It's plenty of black women.
She right. Money only makes you who you are. If you're a cat that'll throw away money, if you're a cat that lead with your wallet, when you get it, that's the first thing you do. Lead with your wallet.
That'll rock with Umar Johnson.
Let me see what he's saying.
Umar
Yeah, but
Johnson.
he need more.
I just can't believe that he's falling this far this fast, bro.
Yeah, it's bad.
Like the more followers you get, the more motion you supposed to have.
Now, it's the follower's fault because again, see what I'm saying? It's always y'all's fault for his rise in popularity. Y'all the reason why he stole money from y'all. And to a certain degree, Anton is right. He can't steal what you're not giving him. So in a roundabout way, he's right.
It's just weird that he just he'll hop on the internet and just go dumb. And it's like, ain't nobody stopping you, nigga. Ain't nobody telling you to chill. Like I seen one of my homies the other day. And he was kind of in crash out mode. I texted him and called him like, yo, bro, this not gonna be a good look for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, chill out, think the shit through or whatever, bro. Like, even my daughter, like my number one conversation that I have with my daughter on a regular basis is controlling her emotions, not letting stuff get to her, because she had the competitions and stuff like that. So it's a little different.
See, I told y'all this was about him. This was not about Umar. The whole time as this conversation is going on, he's putting himself front and center. That's why he's able to switch onto the switch of, I told my daughter, I told y'all, he is talking about himself. He is using you folks as a proxy, the audience and the panels, to say, wonder what would happen if the shit that I'm doing blows up. I wonder what would happen to me if these folks find out that I'm a fraud. I wonder what would happen if my wife went on the internet talking shit about me.
But I just can't believe that he's just like this unaware. Like, you just,
Yes, he is.
nigga,
What
ain't you
mean?
from like Philly or some shit? You supposed to be at least street savvy to understand the impact of how certain things is gonna hit you or how shit. Like, he black people famous, but once you get past a certain level of followers on Instagram or some shit like organic followers, and he been doing this shit for a long time. It's not like he new to being on public media and the Breakfast Club and all of that. And he'll just go on the internet and just say some wild shit.
Yeah.
Wild shit. He'll throw his own daughter, his biological daughter, under the bus.
Baby Smurf.
It seemed like you should know that if you just shut the fuck up for 5 seconds and continuously focus on whatever your message is gonna be, then niggas, you know what I'm saying? Niggas ain't even gonna be, they're not even gonna trip about that shit. It'll be yesterday's news. But he'll bring it up in a brand new, do a live stream. I'm broke, but Baby Smurf might have did it.
See what I mean? Just don't bring it up, Anton. That's what Anton just told y'all. Don't bring it up, Umar. Just don't talk about it. It'll go away. Just shut up. Continue to do what you do. Continue to fleece money. Just don't talk about it. Just don't talk about your personal life, because that's what draws attention to what people want to know. Nothing about, man, you know, maybe if you would have produced the school, maybe if you would have showed some receipts on the school, just shut up. Nothing that Anton tell y'all was about accountability. It's all about cover up. Not once did Anton mention that Umar has not produced what he said he has done, what he's supposed to do. He's given you every reason in the book so far as a cover-up to why Umar Johnson has been exposed as a fraud. You know why? Because he knows sooner or later, y'all, this shit gonna happen to him. Every dog has his day. And August is coming up. And then y'all know during the summer, y'all know what they call summer? The dog days of summer.
Like, nigga, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, you ain't got no situational awareness to where you just know how to move as a public figure in general? You that off? Like, come on, bro.
Q, y'all didn't talk about that on the show?
Y'all
didn't talk about Umar Johnson?
Yeah.
He going through it. Yeah, he going through it. It is what it is, man. It's part of, I guess it's part of being a content creator.
If Umar Johnson just focused on just doing what he do best, he would be okay. But the nigga he can't get right. It seemed like every time he cut the camera on, he doing some dumb shit. It's just like, nigga, focus on the thing that you're supposed to be focused on, not the shit that everybody is being entertained by.
Yeah, he might be outside of.
Okay, folks, I tell you what we're going to do. We're going to hold off on the Kelsey Gabbard part. We're going to do that in another one. I didn't expect this one to go this long, but we're almost at the hour mark of this. I'm going to try and cut this as quick as I can. But it's about to be a mic drop moment here in just a second. Now, y'all heard what Anton and your boy were saying. No accountability from either one of these gentlemen. And there's thousands of people listening to this, has listened to this stream. Thousands of people, folks. I think over 7,500 people saw this video. Almost 7,600 people saw this video. A video full of dis and misinformation. And again, I started this off with, do you know what damage one ignorant Negro can do? There's only one voice of reason up here, to be quite honest with you. My man in the right-hand corner didn't speak much. I spoke on him earlier. The young lady is the only voice of reason up here. My man had a couple good points, but he lost all his good points when he started, but that shit just now. But let's go.
Philly, but outside ain't getting him no money.
I
He's
guess that's
50,
why he do
y'all. He's
interviews.
50. 50, 50. He's pushing senior citizen. Time to get it together, Dr. Umar Johnson. 50. Nobody's gonna keep making excuses for no senior citizens.
He I don't know what the fuck he doing with his I don't know. Maybe the nigga ain't really making no money like that. I mean, $1 million ain't really that much money.
Hey, let me ask y'all a
When you
question.
talk about a span of 15 years,
How many of y'all made $1 million last year or the year before that? How many of y'all have made $1 million? You just heard this clown say $1 million ain't a lot of money. I guarantee you, no disrespect when I say that, I ain't made $1 million in a year. This nigga said $1 million ain't a lot of money. To who? Nigga, you got $1 million, Anton? I don't think you do. There's no millionaire that would say $1 million ain't a lot of money. But he's going to try to say in today's economy, I don't give a fuck what economy it is in. If you got $1 million, you got a lot of money.
and you got to survive.
No, that's
You can't
not. Yeah.
survive with $1
It's a
million.
lot of
not-
money to it's a lot of money to steal, but it's not a lot of money to live off of over.
How does that work? How is it a lot of money to steal, but ain't a lot of money to live on? What the fuck is you stealing it for? If it ain't worth stealing, Anton, this is the guy that y'all listen to.
Over a span of 15 years.
To steal shit.
It's
You
a
come
lot
up
of
on
money to
15
steal.
million. You
Thank
you come
you.
up on 15 million. Hey.
It's a lot of money to steal, but
Oh yeah.
it's not a lot of money to have to live off of, for 15 years. So,
What's up,
He
Q?
travels a lot.
and I'm
What's
not
up,
saying that
guys?
he stole it. What's up,
Hey.
Q? I'm not saying that he stole it. I'm just saying that because I'm not gonna put no false allegations on him. I ain't trying to get him jammed up in jail or nothing, no shit like that. I ain't donate to him, so I don't give a fuck. But I mean, like
Again, folks, if y'all go over to my man Pocket Watching with JT, you will see that over the span of 15 years, Dr. Umar is collecting much more than $1 million. There's a couple years that he said there was no donations at all, but yet he's sitting in a car showing you donations, donations, donations. But as far as tax, when it came to tax wise, he didn't even show that you folks sent him $1. And here it is, you have a so-called financial guru. Instead of calling Umar out for his transgressions, he's trying to run cover for him. Y'all tell me, am I wrong? I think not.
I said, I don't have a dog in a fight outside of finding them entertaining this shit. But I ain't never gave no money to him, so
that's
I'm
the
not
reason.
offended. I think he's hilarious.
So that's the reason. You think he's hilarious. So this is why you had constructed this panel. This is why you had these questions, because you think he's hilarious. I told y'all folks, this was not about Umar. This was about him. What y'all will think about me when I get exposed? When somebody finally turns the right card over in this 3-card Monte game that I've been playing for years, like Umar, when somebody finally flips over and said, see, I told y'all Anton Daniels is a fraud. Several folks have called him out over the years. If you were paying attention, we caught him in a lie earlier when he was talking about Ford Motor Credit. He said he got hijacked or I don't know how he tried to describe it, but he clearly did not pay a bill. That's why he got his wage garnished. If he didn't pay it back then, folks, Anton is at the age that it would still be on his credit report. Ask any person that handles that credit, that's in that credit field, if I'm wrong on that. If Anton did not pay forward more to credit, there would be a constant barrage of letters coming to his mailbox every other week saying your bill was bought by such and such credit company. We want our money. We are willing to settle for this amount of money. Anton ignored it. He thought he was never going to have to pay that bill, and they garnished his wages. And he just told you that. But let's go.
I think, you know, when he had these grandma looking chicks come on the internet looking goddamn 67 and 68 years old, talking about they done suck some dick. I'm like, nigga, what you? That's a mess. That is some messy shit, bro. That is some of the messiest shit.
And that's her fault. Here comes, wait a minute. Here comes the mic drop moment here, folks. Y'all listen to this. Again, Anton tried to blame the woman for the transgressions of Umar. It's not her fault that Umar decided to get on the internet and say that woman smelled bad. It's not that woman's fault that Umar decided to get on a live stream and say that that woman gave him oral sex on 3 different occasions. That's not her fault. She's not in control of what that nigga says. But let Anton tell you, that's the reason why he doing what he doing. Something must be wrong with him. This is what a rat does when they get caught in the trap.
Made a video. He was broke now.
You want to see some of it?
Yeah, go ahead.
She didn't know.
Yeah, this wild.
Maryland, my Baltimore, my morning, I received a text message from one of my homies. He needed Dr. Umar to send him a couple dollars. I logged into my account just to check my balance because I haven't done so since I left for South Africa back on July 10th. Only to discover that I could not log into my account.
All right, he goes on to that.
Record of my account. Both bank accounts have been frozen. Both bank accounts have been frozen. And I was told that there is an investigation.
I didn't talk about this before, but I want to speak on this now. You know, one of the things that they will say that one of those body experts always talking about is eye movement. And they say when you blink a lot or when you look at a certain up or down or left or right, it's a form of deception, especially when you blink a lot. It says you're trying to recall something. It says that you're trying to make up something. It says that you're trying to piece something together. It says that you are being deceptive. And that's not coming from me. That's coming from experts that has said that. As you watch this video, look how many times Umar looks to the right or to the left, or Umar blinks incredibly fast when he's trying to explain the reasoning of what happening to his bank account.
Investigation into my personal account as well as the school account. I asked them, was this due to suspicion of any fraud on my part? I was told that it was not due to suspicion of any fraud on my part, but I was told that it was due to suspicion of fraudulent activity. I was told that someone has been trying to, brothers and sisters, if you have sent a donation to FD, giving me no definitive timeline to see if this situation has gotten cleared.
I'm gonna try to skip through it.
They told me they sent me a letter, was between June 20th, my possibly arrested because fraudulent. That is from the time Medea went public. Situation is resolved. Hold off on all FDMG Academy, some money orders, and send out Medea and arrested for federal offense. Dr. Umar has access to no money right now because my personal account contains all of my money. I only send it to Apple Pay and PayPal as necessary. So the Prince of Pan-Africanism, for the first time in my life, is without any digital currency.
He just said the Prince of Pan Africa is out with any digital currency. But he just told you in the same breath that he has a personal account. Digital currency is just that, digital currency. If you have a bank account that is attached to Apple Pay, you do, sir, have access to digital currency. What you should have told the folks is you have no access to physical currency. That would have worked better. But to mention Apple Pay and personal account and then mention digital currency, don't do it for me. Y'all do know what digital currency is, don't you?
My loyal supporters out there, for my loyal supporters, if you can spare a few dollars so I can take care of Queen Mother Ifatunde and myself until my bank account is frozen or canceled so I can get my money back and open up a new account, please hit my Apple Pay or hit my PayPal. My personal PayPal
He
account
said bank
is
account.
umarpsychologist@yahoo.com. So that's
Again, folks, he said he don't have access to a personal account, to a bank account, but he just told you. Correct me if I'm wrong. Listen again.
Mother Ifatunde and myself until
Listen.
my bank account is frozen or canceled so I can get my money back and open up a new account, please hit my Apple Pay or hit my PayPal. My personal PayPal
He
account
said
My personal PayPal account. If you have PayPal, folks, I guarantee you this. Anyone can verify this. I have a PayPal. You have to have a bank account attached to that. And they're going to take some of that money. A fee. It's called taxes.
bank
is
account.
umarpsychologist@yahoo.com. So that's paypal.me/Umar the psychologist, paypal.me/Umar the psychologist, PayPal PSYCHOLOGIST, paypal.me/Umar the psychologist, or hit my Apple Pay using my cell number 215-9899.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, really.
there you go.
He said my bank account. He don't got multiple bank accounts.
Right.
That don't even sound
He
right.
said they all messed up.
Yeah,
Um,
right. So,
his
Anton,
mama ain't got no bank account
right. Your
herself.
mama?
I don't know, Q.
Oh,
Right.
that sound like some scamming stuff.
Right. Ain't no sound like
I
it
just
is.
like
He is not
I hope they
scamming. He's
froze it.
asking for help.
But
He said,
what
Anton just
happened to the
said,
school though he been
Anton
building?
just said, hold on, folks.
That
Let's
sound
back
like
this
some
up.
scamming stuff. I just like
He is not
I hope they
scamming. He's
froze it.
asking for help.
He said,
But
whether you
what
joking or
happened to the
not,
school though he been building?
whether you joking or not, he just said, it ain't scamming. He asking for help. I'm telling you, he's talking about himself. That's why he has nothing to say about this. That's why he's not calling Umar out, because he know eventually the words that he says right here will be used against him later on. That's why he can't say, that's why he cannot condemn Umar, because this is how he lives. This is who scammers are. They rarely condemn each other. And not once in this 29-minute video did he condemn Umar.
right?
He said that's frozen too.
No, but I'm glad it's frozen because where is the school?
He's working on it, Q.
How long does it take to build a school?
I don't know. Maybe it's a
Because
big
there's a
building.
school that just got built by my parents' house and it took them 6 months. A big private school.
Yeah, but that's not the type of school he doing it.
No, look at this. Look at this title. Look at this
He's not supported.
title.
Well,
Oh yeah, and so
Again,
that's the additional context. That's
again,
the additional context.
again, more excuses instead of holding Umar accountable. Folks like Anton will find reasons. That's not that type of school. So, again, like the young lady said, there's a school that's not too far away from me, folks. They started building this school a year and a half ago. It's done now. It's a private preparatory academy. It's done now. Umar been building the school for years with donations.
Context. So he went and he did a separate video and he was saying that basically he was complaining about the lack of support that he gets in positive attention and negative attention. So
well, you know, white people would have supported him if he liked white people.
Man. Oh my lord, man.
Yeah, he don't need no
he
support.
said he don't feel like he's as supported as he should be by the black community.
Is he not surprised? What? I mean, why would he be surprised at that? You know?
Oh my god.
Do y'all think that Umar Johnson deserves more grace that he actually gets a bad rap? Honestly,
No.
Give him grace for what? So he can come back and hijack some more of y'all money? Again, folks, I wanted to review this to show you exactly why these so-called content creators are dangerous. Folks like Anton Daniels, no accountability. He will one day he will try, listen to me, I'm predicting this now. Before all this is blown over, he will try to have Umar on his platform. He will be the one that wants to go viral to have Umar on his platform. Watch and see what I'm saying. With that, folks, what else can I say? Preach it, preacher, preach it, preacher. Look, y'all know that nigga ain't shit. But y'all still listen to him. Y'all know he ain't shit. Like I said, we was gonna go over a little bit more, but hey, I've done enough for the night. We'll catch part 2 in a little while. All right, y'all be cool. We out here.
Look, all you motherfuckers been snitching for him and shit. Now you standing up in here and goddamn it talking about preach it, preacher, preach it, preacher. Fuck that nigga. Fuck that. I'm gonna shoot your ass too, motherfucker. Keep on. You gonna get shot too, nigga. You gonna get shot. God bless the fool, goddamn it. God bless the fool. Now, I'm gonna tell y'all something. I'm gonna end this goddamn thing. Look, where's that goddamn money bowl at? Who got that money bowl? We taking that money right now before you leave this bitch. We ain't leaving out here for free, motherfucker. Yeah. Y'all know the motherfucker ain't no good. You